Guys, it's Little Mama Liv. So today I thought it'd be fun to test out some old wives' tales. So these old wives' tales are quite popular. I think a lot of people will have heard them. They're usually used in like baby shower games and things like that. I don't know if anyone ever did believe them, but they're like kind of myths and just little things that are meant to say whether you're having a boy or a girl. So obviously, I'm 25 weeks pregnant now. Woo! Big milestone. I'm approaching my third trimester at breakneck speed. Yeah, I do know the sex of my baby. It's going to be a little girl. So I thought it'd be interesting to try a few of these out and just see, just for fun, if any of them are right and if they can guess what the sex of my baby is. So this is different to like actual medical theories, like you've probably heard of Nub Theory and Skull Theory. I played around with these a little bit after I'd had my 12-week scan, which is when you're meant to be able to see Nub and Skull Theory. So Nub Theory, it didn't actually work for me because the baby wasn't in the right position for Nub Theory, so you couldn't see any kind of nub. Saying the word nub too many times makes it sound really weird, but essentially how I understand it is that before the baby's genitals are formed, it feels really weird talking about my baby's genitals, but hey, welcome to pregnancy. There's like a little nub before everything's formed, and I think, don't quote me on this, I think if the nub is pointing directly up, then it's a boy, and if it's pointing more out, then it's a girl, apparently. But as I said, our baby wasn't in the right position, so I couldn't see any form of nub or whatever in that picture at all. What I could see though was her skull, obviously. And the theory with Skull Theory is that if they have a more rounded skull, especially on their forehead, then it's likely to be a girl. And if they have a more angular skull, then it's more likely to be a boy. And I think that one does have some evidence behind it. I mean, a doctor would never tell you that. They'd never tell you that. But I can see that there has been some form of research into that, I think. And that is actually correct. I'm going to put the scan here. And as you can see, she has got a really rounded skull, and that was one of the first things I noticed. I was like, oh wow, that is like a very rounded skull. And if you look at example pictures of Skull Theory, hers looks like the example of a girl. So I was thinking, well, maybe she is. I wasn't set in stone, and I didn't care if it was wrong or anything, but I did go into the 20-week scan with a little bit of an idea that she was a girl. And that was right. But these are completely different. So I've found these on Pinterest. These are 9 old wives' tales. Some of them are a bit crazy. And they are supposed to tell you whether it's a boy or a girl. So let's go straight into it. So the first one is what you're craving. So if you're craving salty stuff, then you're having a boy. And if you're craving sweet stuff, then you're having a girl. Which is a difficult one for me because I haven't really had many cravings. I've been hungry, but I'm always hungry. I have seen increased appetite, but not in anything in particular. I'd say if I was craving anything, I have seen more sweet things that I've been wanting. So I guess that one would be a vote for a girl. Correct. So the second one is how badly you got morning sickness. So if you had bad morning sickness, then you're having a girl. And if you had no morning sickness, then you're having a boy. I had really bad morning sickness, like terrible, in my first trimester. It did go away in my second trimester, but what made me take the test was how sick I was feeling and how I was being sick as well. And yeah, so that's another vote for a girl. So far, these are predicting them quite well. Okay, number 3. If your complexion is clear, or has been clear throughout the pregnancy, then you're having a boy. And if you've had breakouts and spots, then you're having a girl. Now, I found my skin has actually been really clear, so that's a vote for a boy there. I've always had quite clear skin. I've never had acne or anything like that. My main problem is dry skin. But I've actually noticed that my skin has been quite nice in pregnancy. I've not really had any spots at all, so that would be like a big vote for a boy. So there's that one. The fourth one is my foot size. So if your feet have gotten bigger in pregnancy, you're meant to be having a boy. And if your feet have stayed the same, then you're meant to be having a girl. Now, I think my feet have actually gotten a little bit bigger. They're definitely more swollen. I haven't really been wearing many shoes because we've been in lockdown. I know that's actually stupid, but I've been wearing like really comfy shoes just to go on walks and stuff. So I don't know how much exactly my feet have changed. I'd probably have to like squash myself into my high heels to see really how much it's changed. But I feel like my feet are a little bit bigger, so another vote for a boy there. So we've got, so far, 2 votes for girl, 2 votes for boy. Let's see. So number 5 is about your balance. So if you're really, really clumsy, you're meant to be having a boy. And if you're graceful, the word was graceful, then you're having a girl. And I just think this is funny because I would challenge any woman, any pregnant woman, to be graceful. Like, it's just not a graceful thing. I've got like a big belly strapped to the front of me. But no, I have been clumsy. I have been really clumsy. I've fallen. I've fully fallen. Not bad, but it scared me because I actually tripped up a bit on I was making the bed. And I tripped up on a bit of the covers that was on the floor, and I landed on the bed on my stomach, and my initial thought was like, oh my god, I just landed on my stomach, and I freaked out. And then I looked it up, and apparently even like falling on pavement is apparently fine. Like your baby at the stage that this was quite a few weeks ago as well, so the bump wasn't even that big, and apparently it's got so many protective bits around it, the amniotic fluid keeps it, and I fell on the bed, so it's like, yeah, but I had a panic. Essentially, I have been really clumsy. I've been tripping up, falling over, losing my balance, Julian's had to catch me, things like that. So that's a vote for a boy. So another vote for a boy. Let's see. So the 6th one, this is another one to do with my complexion. If your skin has been drier, then you're meant to be having a boy. And if your skin has been softer, then you're meant to be having a girl. But I've actually found that, I have dry skin anyway, but I have found it's been drier through my pregnancy. It might be nothing to do with it. It might be me staying inside because of lockdown. I don't know. But my skin has been really dry and flaky, actually. So definitely not softer. Definitely I wouldn't say it's been softer. So there's another vote for a boy. So these are really getting it wrong at the moment. Yeah, it's starting to make me think like, oh no, what if I'm having a boy? But like, no, let's be sensible and go with the ultrasound tech and not these crazy theories. So number 7, if you have cold feet, then you're having a boy, and if you've been having hot feet, then you're having a girl. I've actually been really having hot feet, especially in bed. I've been having to like kick my feet out the covers, which is not fun when you have a cat. If anyone has a cat, like, you know how there's like things about, oh, can't put your foot out of the bed because the monster under the bed will get you. The monster under my bed is my cat. Like, she will get my toes. The second she sees any movement, she will be on my toe. Right there, she will be biting my toe. So yeah, I just have to kind of sit and suffer with that one. But yeah, I've been getting hot feet. So that's a vote for a girl. So we're back on track there. Another vote for a girl. Number 8 is headaches. So if you've been getting a lot of headaches, then you're meant to be having a boy. If you've not been getting headaches, then you're having a girl. That's another vote for a girl for me because I haven't had any headaches. Not at all. yeah, not really, which is actually amazing because I think every other symptom I've had, literally, like, if you go down all the symptoms, it's like, yep, 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 but not headaches. So yeah, that's a vote for a girl. Okay, so the 9th and last one is the craziest one. It really is like, I don't understand this one at all. So it's your age plus the month you conceived. And if it's an even number, then it's a girl, and if it's an odd number, it's a boy, which just seems ridiculous to me, but let's see. So so I'm 27, and the baby was conceived in November, so that's the 11th month. So 27 add 11 is 38, which is an even number, so that's a girl. So we have another vote for a girl. Okay, so let me just go tally it up and see what the results are. Okay, so I've tallied it up, and we have 5 votes for a girl and 4 votes for a boy. So by that logic, actually, these old wives' tales have got it correct. Technically, more by luck than anything else, and also, really, if these are actual proper ways to predict it, I should have got across the board votes for girl, but it was very close, and in fact, in the middle, I was like, oh god, this is going to be outright boy. But yeah, I mean, obviously these are really silly, they're just for fun. I found that, I don't know about you, but I think that a lot of them are based on like gender stereotypes, like oh, if you're craving salty, it's a boy, and if you're craving sweet, it's a girl, and like the whole graceful thing if it's a girl, and like, yeah, I just, some of them are a little bit funny, and like the number one, I don't understand that one. I don't know if that's just somebody came up with that randomly, or if it's based on some kind of calendar. It might be, actually. Maybe it's both based on a calendar. I know there's like a Chinese birth calendar. Maybe it's that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if that is something to do with a calendar. But that one did seem really random to me. But yeah, that one predicted it right. So I am having a girl. Yeah, so those are my old wives' tales. Let me know in the comments if you've heard any other ones, if you've had any that have been correct, if you've had any that have been totally silly. Yeah, just let me know, because it's all just a bit of fun. And as I said, these are usually like baby shower games, but I'm not being able to have a baby shower, as I'm sure most people won't be able to. I know some people are doing virtual ones, but I can't be bothered. Sue me, I can't be asked. Yeah, so just thought that would be a bit of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye!